sports fans around this great, big, beautiful blue marble we call Earth, and wherever city you may live in. Welcome to the 5th edition of Happy Hour here on the VWU Sports Podcast. I'm, of course, the owner and founder of the bar, Mr. Jacob B. You can call me Jake the Snake, JB. Doesn't matter what you call me, just don't call me late for dinner. I am being joined, as always, by my co-host, barkeep, and financial man himself, Mr. C. Carter.
Mm-hmm.
Our other barkeep, Brandon C, will be coming in later. Hopefully, if the Sandman has given him enough wax with his kendo stick. And same with Jose as well, depending on what's going on with them. And we're also being joined by our deathmatch cowboy, double O agent and bouncer as well, Mr. Zach George.
Howdy, y'all. This is actually where I cut my camera. I got fried chicken and fries in front of me, but I'll still be here.
You go ahead and enjoy your meal.
Enjoy your gubbins. Anyways, we're also being joined by our regular Mr. Matty Dangerously. Welcome in, Matt.
Yep, here I am.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And we got some good stuff to talk about here on the 12th of January, 2025. We're gonna get right into this stuff. We're gonna get right into this stuff. We're gonna go straight into it. We're gonna talk about the semifinals of the 2025 college football playoffs. It's safe to say, gentlemen, it was some very interesting matchups to say the least in the semifinals.
Well, let me first start by saying that what a game between Notre Dame and Penn State.
Oh yeah, that was great game.
Oh, most definitely. Penn State and Notre Dame had themselves a knockdown, drag them out, smash mouth football classic under the bright lights in the 305 in the Orange Bowl.
Yeah. Boys, that was some fucking football. That was.
Mm-hmm.
That is what Division I Grade A college football should be like right there. Two teams with everything to gain. Everything to gain and nothing to lose. What should be like when they got a chance to go to the championship, and they're basically playing with house money, and they went in there balls deep and balls to the wall on that one.
Well, let me put it this way: since we all talking about this game, time for us to as much as we want to celebrate, it's time for us to play another round of.
Okay, who decided to beat? Okay, first of all, I like the new addition to the channel, but okay, who decided to be the dumbass?
I just found back and then I heard
Penn State head coach James Franklin.
Let me
explain what happened because a couple of days before the game, there was a press conference with James Franklin and Notre Dame head coach Marcus Freeman.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, I hope I got his name right.
Yep.
And during this press conference, James Franklin said, and I quote, "With all due respect to Notre Dame, I think that you should be in the conference." And now here's the thing. Yes, we know Notre Dame on the football field is independent.
Yes.
Every other sport, they're in the ACC.
Yes, that is the major difference.
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't know where their hockey team is, but every other sport is in the ACC, and the football team is independent.
Yep.
Now, Morgan Freeman, Marcus Freeman. I don't know where I got Morgan Freeman from.
I think look. Morgan Freeman is much more synonymous with acting. I think it's been burned into our brains. Okay.
Yeah. That's that.
That man's got red from Shawshank on the brain. Sorry.
Morgan Freeman owns a blues club in my town, so I can't say anything.
Nice.
Now, let me just get to the point. Marcus Freeman didn't say anything. No, he just let James Franklin. No, you know the saying. He gave him a rope. Didn't say anything. Just gave him a rope so James Franklin can hang himself.
Jesus Christ.
And like I said, Notre Dame, they came to play.
Definitely.
And hey, Marcus, just between you and me, if you look at your cell phone and you see the Chicago Bears flashing on your cell phone, ignore the call.
Please do us all a favor. Save yourself the headaches. Save yourself the troubles. Stay away from the Bears. It will save you the trouble.
Yeah. You can thank us later. Just ignore that phone call.
Don't go.
If another team gives you a call, say like, I don't know, Miami, New England, Miami, New York, fucking Dallas, or anybody else, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
But outside of that, stay away from Chicago. Stay away.
Yeah.
Also, since you mentioned about hockey for Notre Dame, they were in a Big Ten conference.
Okay, then. Yeah, because I know the ACC, they don't sponsor hockey.
Yeah, they don't.
So they're in the Big Ten in hockey, and they're in the ACC everywhere else.
For Notre Dame. There we go.
Now, let me go ahead and let me go ahead and get back to the point at hand. I think that this was a great performance. Notre Dame is going to do wonders. It's going to be a very interesting battle. Now,
the first national title under a new format, the 12-team playoff.
The first national title game since 2012, since 2013.
Oh, even crazier. Marcus Freeman, first African-American to be in the national title as head coach. That's what they're saying.
Yeah, he is. Now, in the Cotton Bowl, boy, you gotta feel sorry for Texas. Sheesh. I mean, it was basically a home game. I mean, it was in Dallas.
Yeah. Which was just a couple hours away from Austin, believe it or not.
Mm-hmm. And Ohio State just show up and just had their way with it, especially in the fourth quarter. With this Longhorns team, Ohio State beat Texas 28-14.
Well, that's the last time we ever seen Quinn Ewers because he's going to jump into the draft after this.
Yeah, safe to say, Texas had too much to drink the night before and a little too much good Texas barbecue and decided not to show up.
Yeah, I think obviously it was a great performance. By the way, this should get the stress off. Ryan Day, the head coach of Ohio State, probably might get some.
Yeah, he's a head coach.
Yeah, probably might get the monkey off his back because I'm pretty sure he had to hear over and over and over again how his team can't beat Michigan. So
yeah,
and now they're in the national title. Oh my god!
Yeah, Michigan is crying like they could have been us.
I don't think Michigan's crying. They're like, okay, that's fine. We don't care.
Yeah, Michigan's enjoyed being the living daylights out of Alabama, so they're not too worried.
Right, and they won a national title last season.
Yeah, so they're not too worried. But I think the thing of it is with Ohio State, it's gonna be a very interesting championship game next Monday in Atlanta at Mercedes-Benz Stadium.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, most definitely. Two teams who haven't hoisted who haven't been in the title game in an extended period. Notre Dame 12 years. Ohio State just under a decade since their last title game.
Yes, I believe the last time Ohio State won a national championship, Urban Meyer was their head coach.
Yep, and of course we all know the last time the Irish won their title was, of course, in 1988
with Lou Holtz as their head coach. So
most
was that
definitely
the Rudy era or no?
No, that was Rudy era was way before.
Yeah, that was way before. Yeah.
But let me just point this out, and I think that this was a great performance. As we see Jamal enter into our bar, I think this was a great performance.
Howdy, Jamal.
By both Notre Dame and Ohio State, and next Monday in Atlanta. Hey, good news, Atlanta! You're hosting the championship game. We're sorry it doesn't involve the Falcons, but hey, it's a championship game.
Or your Bulldogs for that matter.
Hey, it's a championship game. So there you go. It's gonna be a very interesting game next week in the Mercedes-Benz Stadium, and should catch that game. I think it's gonna be on ESPN next Monday. So
yeah, most definitely. And ESPN is gonna do the whole mega cast. You're gonna a whole mega cast on Monday. You're gonna have not only ESPN doing a thing, but they're gonna have the Skycast probably on ESPNU. News and 2 is gonna be probably doing the Homercast for probably for probably for both teams.
Yeah.
You're gonna ESPNU is gonna do the Statcast.
And I'm pretty sure they're gonna have the Pat McAfee show do something.
Yeah.
Although I highly doubt it, considering that the championship game is pretty much going on at the same time as Raw, but you never know.
Yeah, they're probably gonna do the Manning cast, so knowing them.
Yeah, probably so. Now, it should be very, very interesting to see. Now then, let's go ahead on off to the meat and potatoes of this portion of the program. The NFL playoffs are underway.
Yep, the NFL playoffs have just kicked off yesterday with the AFC portion of the playoffs, and it started in Houston, believe it or not. This is good. Yeah, it hurted a lot because Nickelodeon had a lot of fun at someone's benefit.
Let's be honest here. Nickelodeon roasted both these teams because you had Dora question, can anyone find the end zone? Does anyone need a map to find the end zone? I mean,
well, someone found the end zone, and it was fucking Houston.
Yeah, they did, and it took them a while to get there to the end zone, but they got there. And they won at 32-12. But unfortunately for Matt and the Bolts, unfortunately for you guys, this is where your ride stops.
Yeah, Father Ben, if you listen closely, I think Evan's banging on our door with a message.
ALA. Uber outside. And so the playoffs begin with the annual chargering. It's almost like they heard how broken the Texans were and said, I bet. But look on the bright side. At least it was only a 6-point lead this time.
6-point lead, damn. Entire game, that's brutal.
Ouch.
Houston came out there and beat the shit out of the Chargers.
Unexpected.
Expecting the other way around.
Yeah.
Houston looked sorry heading into the playoffs. Apparently, they were not. The only team we felt sorry for was the Chargers because Houston beat their ass from pillar to post. Justin Herbert played like dog shit.
That's sad because he had a worst performance ever. Because
he had more interceptions in this game alone than he had the entire season.
Than an entire season. My God, what a fucking disaster!
I need people to do me a massive favor. You know the playoff choker thing that gets applied to Lamar Jackson? How about you put that on Justin Herbert?
Oh, most definitely.
5 years and only 2 playoff appearances, and he lost both of them.
Oh, and best of all, and here's
that is almost like Lamar, yeah. But
best of all,
at least
here's the best part. We can add this. In that game, he threw 4 picks.
That's what Jamal says.
I already mentioned that already.
Yeah, Jamal already said it.
Fair enough.
You're good.
Embarrassing. Embarrassing.
Yeah,
embarrassing work. Fucking Greg Roman offense is not good for the playoffs. It's not.
Obvious.
Regret liking him.
Your defense is the only thing that saved y'all. That's the only thing that saved y'all.
Only, yeah.
Because even if you complain about Joey Bosa until you're blue in the face, if you didn't have him, you would have sucked even more.
Well, here's what's going to suck even more for the Chargers because we just got some breaking news from our boy Ray. Just got this
Khalil Mack
from ESPN.com, and this is going to hurt even more for you, Mr. Mack, because Mr. Khalil Mack is thinking about retiring.
I already heard.
Becoming a free agent.
Or he's free agent thing. Yeah, I already heard.
What, retiring unless he gets picked up or what?
Yeah.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
He'll get picked up.
Yeah.
There's no universe where he doesn't get picked up. So he ain't retiring yet. But if you let him go, good luck trying to stop Denver from getting second place in the division.
Let me ask this question, Matt, because they was having a watch party at a bar you was at?
Yeah.
What was the atmosphere throughout that game?
It was energetic from the start, and then throughout the second half, the fans weren't reacting to anything at all because all the performances were so bad. We didn't even wave our Charger towel where we celebrate touchdown until the fourth quarter from Lad McConkey.
Mm.
And then when the I think when a field goal block, an extra point block happened, this is where the energy went way downhill. And it's like that was it from there.
Yeah, that's what I say. The extra point block turned into 2 points going in the other direction.
Or
the energy went downhill.
Or as the Mutant Football League calls it, a clusterfuck.
Yep.
Yeah.
High energy from the start, and then all the way downhill. That was pretty much it.
Yeah. And you know what? I give Justin Herbert credit. You know, he's taking responsibility. He said that this is my fault. I should play better.
At least he's owning up to
I'll
it.
give him credit. Good. Hope he learns this lesson just for a better. I think I said this earlier, Joe, in the podcast. They're gonna have I don't think they'll make it to this year, but I hope they'll do it next year or so. And this year they have a great season, and then the playoff collapse. This is worthy of a lesson they'll face.
Question is, are they going to learn this lesson?
Here's hoping. Here's hoping. Speaking of, anyways, let's get to.
Hold on,
Saturday
Jacob.
night.
Before we do talk about the next game, because I know where we're going, we're going to have to let Jamal have a ball here because I think the Ravens bend the Steelers over the sink.
Hey, Jamal, can I help too? I watched a good bit of that game.
You be first then, because I take priority.
Well, I didn't watch the whole game, but from what I saw, I just saw that they basically could not stop us at all through the air or on the ground. They just couldn't really stop our shit. Basically, too long didn't read. Steeler defense's ass. Derrick Henry did Derrick Henry things.
Yeah. Enough said.
Yeah.
Jamal, let's compare notes.
Oh, we want to compare notes. Oh, good. I was taking a lot of them, so you're going to be behind for about a few minutes. Hand me that camera real quick.
Go ahead.
What was I saying at the beginning when the playoffs started? I wanted to see the Ravens put boot to ass on the Steelers. What did I get? A boot to their fucking ass. 21 points. Unanswered in the first quarter. Hey, Pittsburgh, how the fuck do you do that? How do you let the Ravens blow your ass out in the first half under Mike Tomlin? How do you do that? Maybe, just maybe, you're not what you think you are. You haven't been what you thought you were for years. Tell me something. When's the last time y'all won a playoff game? How does Lamar Jackson have more playoff wins than you do since 2016? Explain that to me. I'll wait. No answer. Oh, I figured. Maybe y'all are too comfortable with the winning seasons. Maybe, just maybe, you're too complacent. Maybe, just maybe, you need to take a risk to find that Steelers football team that you once were, because you've gotten too comfortable now. Mediocrity will have you thinking everything's okay until it's not. Stop being comfortable. That's why you lost to us. That's why you've lost the AFC North to us 2 years in a row. Stop being complacent. Stop being lazy. You know what you can do, but you don't want to do it. Doesn't help that your owner's a bit of a spineless twat, but we'll leave that alone. Steelers did not come out to play. And by the time they started playing football, it was 28-14. Who gives a shit?
Yeah.
You got your ass beat. With all due respect, get the fuck out of the playoffs. Let that be for us. And I hope we go out there and we handle business against, we'll
get to that. We'll get to that in a bit. We'll get to that in a bit.
That's the next thing anyway, so fuck it. The Bills.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but before we get to the Bills, by the way, Steelers, there's going to be someone waiting for you in your Uber.
Hey, Pittsburgh. You Uber outside? Don't worry, boys. The Mike Tomlin winning season streak is safe. Another successful season. Damn, the Ravens snatched their division, they chain, and they sold. Damn, I'm struggling to finish this joint. I'm really just like Russ.
Just like Russ.
I
Ouch.
got news for you, Evan. You're not the only one that's struggling to finish this bit. So is Jacob.
Funny.
Oh.
Now, let me just go ahead and just bring this up later because Tree, your name Tree did a video about what happened last night. And basically, he called out Mike Tomlin. He called out Art Mooney. Just basically called them both out. And we have to really ask ourselves about Mike Tomlin at this point. Is he becoming Pittsburgh's Mike McCarthy?
No,
Not
No.
my McCarthy.
no, because the difference between Mike McCarthy, between Tomlin and McCarthy is the fact that he somehow finds a way to make a winning season out of bullshit.
Yeah, but at some point, something's got to give. You can't just keep on having winning season after winning season after winning season and just nothing. I mean, and they haven't won a playoff game since 2016. So at this rate, something's got to give. At this point, something's got to
No.
give. It's got to be a
The
shakeup.
The Mike McCarthy comparison is not all that crazy, but you could do better. He's more like Doc Rivers with better people.
Oh.
Ooh, that's a
No.
good one, actually. That's a good comparison, actually.
Yeah.
He's Doc Rivers with better PR.
Yeah, that's
Allow me to explain why. You can win in the regular season all damn day. But when it comes to the playoffs, the most important games, you always get punched in the mouth by the better team. The last playoff win they had was against the Alex Smith-led Kansas City Chiefs. Not the Patrick Mahomes Chiefs, the Alex Smith-led Chiefs.
Think about that.
Wasn't
When
that like
Mahomes
3
came in-
quarterbacks ago?
Nope.
When Mahomes came in, all the Steelers did was lose. They lost to Kansas City in 2018. They got their asses smacked around by Buffalo. Lord knows they lost to the Browns at one point,
Mm-hmm.
which that's embarrassing too. How the fuck do you lose to Cleveland? Like, come on, bro. This is supposed to be the best team in the AFC North. This team has the highest paid defense in the entire NFL. You out here getting your asses beat by the Ravens? With how weak our defense was until like week 11? Really? How y'all get bullied by us? That's an embarrassment to your entire fan base. Not just you. Your whole fan base is embarrassed.
Y'all got little broed.
Literally. Yes.
You got little broed by the little bro. What are we doing here?
Yeah, basically. Basically.
You better hope to God we lose to Buffalo, because we beat Buffalo and we beat Kansas City and we win a Super Bowl. Oh, I'm going to talk an uncomfortable amount of shit, and I don't want anyone to try to stop me.
Oh, we ain't. We're going to let you have the floor all night long. We're going to let you enjoy it. Yeah, we're going to give you the best cognac in the bar.
Yeah, I had to say, we'll just stand back and eat our bag of popcorn just watching.
Yeah, I'll give you the best.
Oh, by the way,
I'll give you the best bottle of cognac in the business.
By the way, I'm just gonna let this be known now. The next time I'm on the podcast before the Super Bowl, I'm gonna riff a lot of football teams, every single one, including Baltimore if they happen to lose. So I'm prepared to piss off some people on this podcast.
That's 30. That's 30 teams right there.
Yep.
Sometimes he's taking a page out. I was about to say he's taking a page out of 5 Point Vid's video. He's going to trigger a whole lot of fan bases.
Oh no, I'm gonna do something a bit more nasty. I'm gonna be extremely petty with it.
Let's hope Cody doesn't go crazy about this.
Oh no, you should not be worried about Cody. Some of you should be worried about what I might say about your team.
I know.
I'm already preparing my bunker as we speak.
Yeah, yeah, I'm already prepared to head for the heels. Now then, earlier today, we saw the Bills defeat the Broncos 31-7.
Destructive.
No, defeat is the kind way to say it. They decided to whip out the belt and put it to their ass.
And the Bills mania.
Man, let me just put it this way. What happened was that, hey, You know what? The Broncos put up a fight. It was at the halftime. It was 10-7 at the half, and then the wheels fell off. I mean, it was just they were just putting the Broncos through table after table after table after table. It just got ugly.
They went through so many
hard to
tables.
call-
Yeah, go ahead.
Hard to call it a fight when they got outscored pretty easily. You didn't do anything, which is the warning I've had with Broncos fans for a minute. You lost to Baltimore in a similar fashion. You got one TD, and they completely forgot how to play football. You cannot afford to do that against legitimate teams. You cannot.
I got a question though. Why do Bills Mafia love putting themselves through tables? Why do they love taking table bumps?
That's
Yes.
Bill's Mafia. There's nothing to
Their
explain.
tradition,
There's
I
actually a
guess.
fan known as Ketchup Kenny who would gladly get doused in ketchup and mustard at every Bills game. There's nothing to explain about them.
Well, we got to play the Bills at their home stadium, so they get to pick however the rules they want.
And by the way, for our Bronco boys, there's something waiting for you outside.
Hey, Denver. You were outside. Ladies and gentlemen, the annual argument on why the 7 seed shouldn't be a thing. And people really tried to argue Bo Nix was Rookie of the Year? Well, if the other two AFC West playoff teams were frauds, just saying.
Damn, other team fraud.
Evan went there.
I'm not mad about that.
Comment.
I'm not mad about that. Rookie of the Year? Yeah, I'm still thinking about Jaden Daniels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Obviously,
look
we
at-
Mr. Swipe these look at Kansas City.
No, they're not. They made the playoffs,
That's
and
true.
they haven't got eliminated. They're the number one seed. You
Yeah,
want to talk about
but
fraud?
he's taking it's a swipe at the future because because you never know.
Ain't no future to be swiped. The Chiefs made it further than both the Chargers and the Broncos. The
That is
only
true.
frauds that are there are the Chargers and Broncos. Get
Fair
the
enough.
fucking
Yep.
job done.
All right, fair enough.
Fair.
You can't call Kansas City frauds when you fail to do the fucking job you're supposed to.
Yep.
It's like Bills fans taking shots at the Patriots. Sure, you can do that now.
But not
But
back
you-
then.
Not when they were winning and whooping your ass every single day.
Mm-hmm.
Play
That
up.
said something.
Play up. You have the tools. There's no excuses now. 'Cause if the
Exactly.
Raiders catch up, y'all gonna look even worse.
Yep.
God forbid if they get Shadir Sanders, Dion, and Ben Johnson all on the same team. Oh no.
Yeah, enough said. Yeah. Anyways, now that the AFC portion of the wild card round is now done and dusted, the NFC side has been going on.
Hold on, Jacob. As a matter of fact, I have an update on the first game of the NFC wild card. Eagles are leading the Packers 10-0 in the third quarter, but the Packers got some injuries concerns. Elton Jenkins, he's on the Packers offensive line. He's questionable for the rest of the game. He suffered some kind of stinger.
Ooh.
Ow, that hurt. That'll hurt.
And ladies and gentlemen, coming from the comedy barn.
Wow, look who showed up.
He's questionable for the rest of the game. They say it's a stinger.
Ouch, that could be a hip stinger or a back stinger. Oof.
If Blitz the League has taught me anything, stingers suck.
Yeah, they do.
Deontay Wyatt is also out for the rest of the game against the Eagles. But the Eagles ain't in that much better shape because they lost 2 players during this game too. Jacoby Dean and Darius Slay. And Eagles fans are not happy with this game because they're not blowing out the Packers, which I'm not surprised.
I was about to say, I think they was expecting the Eagles to just dominate over them. They didn't expect the Packers to come fighting, but that's exactly what we're seeing here. In fact, man, even as we speak, the Packers are moving the ball. They're 2nd and 3 at the Philadelphia 23-yard line. So, really, they're moving the ball.
If the Eagles are struggling like this, I'd hate to see how they do against a team like, I don't know, Detroit, or even the Commies, or
Mm-hmm.
even the Buccaneers.
Or yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Teams that won't struggle with moving the football down the field.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, the possibilities are endless. At the way we're heading, so we have to keep a close eye on that game. Now then, we do got 2 more games coming up later on tonight. We got the Commanders and the Buccaneers. Now, as much as I was roasting Cody earlier today, I am more than prepared to take my fair share of salt. If we end up losing this game. Oh, go ahead, bring him up on the stage. Give me a
Hey,
second.
girl.
Let's see
Oh,
here.
I'm glad he got brought in because that just reminded me.
Mm-hmm.
The
Hang on just a
Patriots.
second.
Yep.
My
Hold on for a
camera's
second.
back on now that I'm done eating.
All right, hold on for a second.
There we go.
All right.
The Patriots got Mike Vrabel. Congratulations. Now
The
your
worst,
defense. Your
the
defense
worst
is going
kept
to be
secret
good.
in the entire offseason.
Your defense will be good, but your offense will still be mid. That's a
Your
great
off-
formula for success, especially against the fucking Buffalo Bills.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost like maybe you probably should have, I don't know, kept Gerard Mayo and maybe give him more stuff to work with.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Now, like as I was trying to say, with the Commanders and the Buccaneers, like I said, I've been talking smack with Cody pretty much all day long. I'm more than prepared to take my fair share of salt if we end up losing this game because I have no faith in Todd Bowles whatsoever.
I don't blame you.
Your offense has carried you pretty much this entire season.
Yeah.
And in spite of your lack of faith in Todd Bowles, you've won the division 5 years in a row.
True.
It shows how lackluster that division is because Atlanta thought they could Kirk Cousins their way to winning the division. Nope. Turns out Kirk Cousins is what we always thought he was. Mediocre.
A fucking fraud.
Yeah.
And Michael Penix probably should have played from the beginning. Just
Yep.
so we could see what he had.
Yeah, I will say this: if Michael Penix had played at the beginning of the season, he would be telling a completely different story.
Oh, yeah.
Travel to Atlanta for the wild card game.
Mm-hmm.
At the very least, he should have had the opportunity, but he didn't. Because,
Mhm.
Kirko looked good for like the first 5 games, maybe. And then he fell off a cliff.
Yeah.
And you still got to pay him. Imagine paying Kirk Cousins nearly $40 million to be a backup. What kind of bullshit is that?
Yeah.
That,
By the way,
that man is an
Gary, you
iced
can
out
blow
fraud.
your TV a little bit.
Oh, okay.
That man is an iced out fraud.
He knows how to get a bag. I ain't knocking him for getting the bag. I'm knocking him for being mid.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, you
That better?
mid, but you get a
Very
bag.
good.
Yeah. I don't know where we're getting the TV from, but
Definitely ain't on my end, I can tell you that.
Ain't on
Yeah, I know
my
you
end.
but
Cody, fix your TV.
Fuck you, you cunt.
watch it.
Well, I know it ain't Cody because
He was just asking.
his mic is awful.
Yeah, it hasn't improved since Tuesday.
Okay, I have one tab on. Can you fucking hear me?
The tabs have
And now
nothing
his
to
mic
do
just
with
died.
Yeah.
the tab has nothing to do with your mic being cheeks.
Your mic is ass. Respectfully.
Okay.
Now, back to
Respectfully, your mic is ass.
now, back to what we were saying. I think it's gonna be an interesting game tonight between the Commanders and the Buccaneers. It's gonna be very interesting.
Don't expect
Especially-
defense.
Yeah, I was about to say, especially if
I ain't
Lattimore
expecting
and Mike
defense, no
Evans
type of way.
have to get each other's sports again.
Don't
Okay,
expect any.
I
Don't expect any
fixed it.
defense.
Is it good?
No, it's actually worse now.
Can you all fucking move the door across my laptop?
It would help.
Yeah, it will help a little bit. Now, I think that, like I said, it's gonna be an interesting game. Marshawn Lattimore and Mike Evans. They probably might break out to another fight.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Which means Mike Evans ain't doing nothing. So that means time for the rest of the Buccaneers wide receivers to step up.
Because I'm pretty sure Bucky Irvin can't handle the whole ship by himself.
I mean,
I don't know. I don't know what it is.
To be fair to him, it's not like he is. Rashad White is doing a good job.
Mm-hmm.
And Jalen McMillan has been like, oh, I guess this is my turn now.
Mm-hmm.
Quick question for the Buccaneers fan here in the bar. What is the whole deal with Marshawn Lattimore and Mike Evans? Every time these two motherfuckers see each other, hands is thrown. What's the deal?
They just can't stand each other.
Or
See,
can't
that
get
way
along.
since
It's
the
simple.
It's been that way since the NFC South when Lattimore was with my Saints. You know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, pretty much every team in the NFC South can't stand each other.
Yeah, it's been that way. It's been that way. You know.
Well, they can't stand each other, and there's just Lattimore and Evans just fucking beef. That's a whole different category of issue.
Yeah. I was about to say something tells me that's personal.
Yeah, something's been clicking down. Something else has been hitting down. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Something tells you that's personal.
I think the NFL should set up this weird thing where it's just the two of them in pads on a football field, and they get like a MMA referee and just let them fight it out and charge pay-per-view. I would watch the fuck out of that shit. Tell me you wouldn't.
Someone get Triple H on the telephone. That would be a good main event for Mania. But
I wasn't expecting that.
I mean, it's better than them trying to do shit with Austin Theory.
That's true.
Or Logan Paul.
Damn.
That's true.
Oh damn.
Oh.
Okay, I was just kidding. I'm joking. Anyway,
tomorrow, for Monday Night Football, we got the Vikings and the Rams. Now, this game is moved to Arizona because of the wildfires that's going on in Los Angeles.
Yep. Yeah, and Matt can tell you this from firsthand experience. What's going on in LA? They made the smart call of transferring the game to Glendale.
Mm-hmm.
Because that city's in rough shape.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Moving to a stadium sponsored by State Farm because of the fire is ironic when you actually look into it. But we won't explain it.
Yeah,
it's a little too awkward.
Yeah,
exactly. I don't want to interrupt you, Gorg. Yeah, I don't want you to say something, but yeah, let's not go too political about it.
Yes. Now, let me just ask.
That ain't really a political reference. It's just extremely awkward.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
And also, you also have to remember this isn't the first time an NFL game has to be played at a neutral site because of natural disasters.
Everybody remember the Katrina season? I remember.
Don't have to remind me. The Saints had to play at multiple different sites. Texas Tiger Stadium in Baton Rouge, the
Alamo.
Alamo Dome.
The Alamo Dome, Giant Stadium. You know, so I know all about that.
Yeah, so, but I think that they had to do it. They had to move this game.
They gave them an option, and
they didn't have a choice.
All right, we'll go to Arizona.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Now what the Cardinals did, they and we saw this video on Twitter. They had the field all ready for the Rams. We want to roll the field on into the stadium. And they did a nice job with it. So kudos to the Cardinals for doing that for them. And like we said, I know the American Red Cross is doing a lot of helping out.
Work in LA County.
Helping out over there. We've seen a lot of Hollywood stars pretty much losing their homes over there. So at least they're trying to get some help to at least put out the fire, at least stop it from spreading. Now,
They're doing their damnedest
I'm
to do so
surprised,
because
man.
the photos because TV can't do it justice. There has been some photo work from a user. Cody showed it to me, and safe to say, it is insane.
Like the leader of like the California like firefighter association union thing, there was a YouTube video that was like a brief playback of a press conference he had given, and his top priority is, and I quote, this is a direct quote, mind you, put the damn fire out.
Yeah. Yeah, already like a quarter of LA County has already gone up in smoke.
Yeah, and I think over and hundreds, if not thousands, of homes have been damaged or destroyed by the fires, and many people has already been killed by these fires.
Yeah. So
The death toll was at 16 last time I checked.
Yeah, I was about to say. So please, by all means, please keep that area in your prayers, folks. That's all we're asking.
And if you can go to the Red Cross's website and please donate if you can. They're not sponsoring us by any means, way, or saying we're doing this out of the kindness of our heart. Please go to the American Red Cross's website and please donate if you can to help out with getting funds to help with the relief funds of helping trying to get it when this whole thing is said and done on helping to get them back into whatever way they can.
Yeah, and
I do have a score update.
Damn it, I'm trying to do the Rockeye, but they're both coming up.
Yeah, Eagles are leading the Packers 10-3.
Packers got
yeah.
No, I guess so. Romeo Dobbs is now being evaluated for a possible concussion.
Yikes,
protocol.
Mighty.
Oh,
and he was wearing a Guardian cap too.
Oh wow! The Guardian cap is coming into effect in the NFL. Wow, it's the first player I've ever seen one to actually wear a Guardian cap in play.
Yep. Also, for the team, the prayers you mentioned about LA, all the teams are sending their hearts and prayers to LA, especially the Chiefs. I saw the Chiefs one send their hearts and prayers to LA. Raiders did that, and also all the teams in Boston sending hearts and prayers to LA.
Let me go run through some.
By the way, I know we're not really talking about this sport, but since we brought up concussions.
And there's other teams as well. Yeah, other ones.
There was a player in the NHL that got taken out of a game last night after getting knocked loopy. That would be the Capitals goaltender.
Ow!
Ooh!
Puck. He got hit in the head, and then the back of his head hit the top crossbar to goal, and Lindgren got knocked loopy.
Boy, you hate to see it. Oh. Now, let me go ahead and run through some scores real quick over on the court. Wow, this can't be right. This game is in the second quarter. The Pelicans are leading the Celtics 39-35.
How?
Okay.
To be fair, they literally just won a game without Zion, so this ain't too surprising.
The Pelicans won a game without Zion is gonna fucking.
I'm sorry, I have a freaking connection issue. Of what's going on?
Pelicans are leading the Chargers 39-34. I don't.
You mean
expect
Celtics?
The Celtics.
35?
Celtics, whatever. You get the fuck.
Damn. Well, it's not surprising there. But.
I don't think it'll last long because Pelicans are what they are.
Yeah, it is early. So, Pacers.
Pelicans are who we thought they were.
Well, the Pacers are leading the Cavaliers 30-29. Magic.
Again, the NBA is a wild place.
It sure is. Magic are leading the 76ers 24-21. Thunder are leading the Wizards 45-31.
I expected that to be a bigger gap I'm gonna be honest with you. The Wizards
Yeah.
is kind of ass.
Yeah.
Again, it is early, so
Okay, I'm
can't really-
back. I'm
I
on
can't really say anything.
Google Chrome. How do I feel?
A little
That's
better.
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 Mu-
Better.
Market improvement.
Now,
Is it
Yeah.
because I was on Edge? I was on Microsoft Edge.
Ugh.
Now,
Why?
Before we continue, Cody, just a little heads up. StreamYard actually recommends this. Use Google Chrome when you're on your
I'm about
new
to say-
laptop.
It literally says on the site, use Google Chrome. You were
Yeah.
you were
Hey, well, I tried changing it to Google Chrome on my browser. If my browser, it wouldn't. I tried.
You had to download it, you dummy.
you have to download Google Chrome to your computer.
How do you not know how to download?
Let's just
No,
leave it
I'm-
alone.
I'm gonna leave it
We do
alone.
have some finals in the.
And the Chrome download ain't even that big. I'm gonna be
Yeah,
honest.
let's say we do have some finals in the. Where the hell is the defense game? The Knicks defeated the Bucks 140 to 106.
Wow.
What the
Yikes.
hell?
The Bucks ain't ready for that one against the Knicks.
What in the Sam Hill?
Is this a surprise that the Bucks lost? Have you seen who their coach is?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Touche.
still.
I was gonna say.
Have you seen what the Knicks are?
Yeah,
Can
yeah.
I say
Yeah.
something?
I
People
wonder how-
in my friend group want to shut on my pages. Well, guess what? They've been on a 5-game winning streak this year.
Well, let's see how
And
they
they
can do in
have-
the playoffs.
Well,
And-
tonight
and
they're
they have-
fighting against Cleveland.
And they're doing
You
Their
know what?
Sox haven't been the
I
Eastern
would-
Conference.
I would bash you, but technically the Pacers have more wins over the Celtics than the fucking Knicks do. So really, no one can say anything.
Nope.
They're 13 games back from the Cavaliers. You got a long way to go, man.
Well,
Yep.
if they beat the Cavaliers, what much is anybody going to say?
That's true.
They've
Yep.
they
Can't
beat
say
the
point.
best teams in the football in the NBA.
Can't say shit.
Now, Nuggets defeated the Mavericks 112 to 101. And
Hey,
the King-
Lakers, that's how you beat the Mavericks, you lazy bitches.
I don't blame you.
Yo, he
No,
wild for that.
let's have a real conversation. Motherfuckers in here want to say the Pacers are fraudulent. No, LA Lakers are fraudulent. How the fuck do you lose to the Mavericks with no Kyrie, with no Luka? How do you do that, LA? How are you number 5?
That's a
You
lot
are
of question we
frauds.
talk about the Lakers being lazy and not being hustle. Now that's a lot of problem. I have not seen any.
They
effort
are
from
frauds.
offense whatsoever. The
They are
passes was bad.
frauds.
Shooting was bad. Golly, come on, wake up with your offense and your shooting. Hustle more. Come
The
on.
Lakers are frauds.
Exactly. Bottom line.
Let's put that in front of the conversation.
Yeah, bottom line. Yeah, frauds. Enough said.
The boys in gold and purple are fraudulent.
Oh, and the Celtics just took the lead, 46 to 45.
Thank
it
you.
was nice when
Yeah,
I-
yeah, of
why
course.
are we
Battle
surprised?
against the
Expecting it.
Pelicans.
I was waiting for it.
Why is this a surprise? All the
Well, it
Celtics
isn't.
do is
I'm
shoot.
not. I'm not surprised. I
All
was expecting it.
All they do is defense and shoot 3-pointers.
Yep.
That's all they need to do.
Now it's a close battle between the two.
Yeah,
That's
that
a
was-
winning recipe.
Well, it was nice while it lasted. Kings defeated the Bulls 124 to 119.
And
Okay.
Jimmy and the talks of
Okay.
Jimmy Butler going to the Suns are getting stronger and stronger.
They're getting louder and loud. They're getting louder and louder.
Will this formula work? Let's see what happens.
Wait, isn't there a salary cap in the NBA?
There's
No.
a salary cap in
no,
the
actually-
NBA. Not like I said, they pay
No.
attention to it.
Have you seen how much these NBA players make?
I know, but I still thought that there was some like ridiculously high salary cap.
No.
No.
The Saints be still picking up people and their salary cap is in the negatives. Don't nobody give a fuck about no salary.
Yeah, you got a point. He's got a point.
Now, over on the ice after 2 periods, the Lightning are leading the Penguins 2 to 1.
Wait, TB, did you forget about one game that was supposed to happen but got postponed?
Oh yeah, the Hawks game. Yeah, the Hawks game had to get postponed because of
What a storm!
because of a winter
Ah,
storm.
yeah, winter storm.
Yeah, I think that game was supposed to be last night.
Yeah, it got
Yeah.
postponed because of a winter storm that's been blasting the southeast for the past couple days.
That
Yeah,
might be Monday night.
Cody, I wasn't talking about last night. I'm talking about tonight. Now, back to the ice. After 2 periods, the Ducks are leading the Hurricanes 1-0.
Girl.
Senators lead the Stars 2-1 after 2. And the game coming up this evening, we got the Wild taking on the Golden Knights at the T-Mobile Arena. And this game gone final. Boy, the Kraken might as well just not even show up. Red Wings defeated the Kraken 6-2.
Yeah. Wow.
Breaking news.
Belt to ass hockey edition.
Sorry to interrupt you guys. We got a touchdown, Eagles.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Yeah, I think this one's out. Done.
Yeah, I think
Took 'em long enough.
that game's pretty much over. By
Looks
the
like
way,
all the wild card games are a beatdown lately.
16-3. Jesus.
well, yeah, that's pretty much over.
What?
Now,
I
hold
mean,
on,
why is anyone surprised that some of these games are going the way that they are? It's
Well,
more proof
you
that
got
the
a point.
It's more proof that the 7th seed shouldn't probably exist.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, look up to
Yeah, that's
Denver.
Roger Goodell and his quote unquote infinite wisdom there for you.
Now, let me just bring
Player
this up.
safety. Never heard of her.
Yeah,
Roger
let me go ahead and bring this up.
Roger Goodell doing dumb shit? Not surprising.
Oh,
Yeah,
wait, it's even worse when we get through.
Well, hold on, gentlemen. Let me go ahead and bring this up real quick. Alexander Ovechkin, he is closing in on that record. Last night, he scored a goal in the Capitals 4-1 win over the Nashville Predators. This guy is now 21 goals behind Wayne Gretzky.
He's catching up. So the argument of him catching that record before the All-Star break is getting louder.
Yeah, 21 goals and
Who said that? I said that.
Yeah, whoa, wait a minute. I think-
He would have to do 21 goals in how much time?
That's
Hold on, I
40
can
odd
actually look
games.
this up. Okay, NHL All-Star.
It's usually the same weekend as the Pro Bowl.
Oh wait, there's not going to be an All-Star game this year.
No, they're doing a tournament.
Yeah, the Four Nation Face-Off.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah,
When is
that.
that?
Yeah, I'm looking at the 2025. When is this? Oh, it's going to be out in next month. So he's got 30 days.
He is not going to do that in 30 days.
Yeah, 21
Because
goals in 30 days. 21 goals in 30 days. I doubt it.
If you think those other teams are going to let him get that record that easily, I think you might be a little mistaken.
Mm-hmm.
People are going to want to try to stop him from getting that record.
Yeah.
It's only going to get
Yeah,
harder.
they don't want their goalies to be to be known as the foot as the answer to a question.
Mm-hmm.
If he's going to get that record, he going to have to grind his way for it because they going to make him earn it.
Yeah. Now, like I said, I don't see it happening before the All-Star break. I do see it. I do see that record going down sometime this season.
Oh, definitely. By the end of the season, that star is going to get caught.
Mm-hmm. Now
We're basically seeing put a little pun on there for Zachy boy. We're basically seeing Alexander Ovechkin pulling a Cal Ripken Jr.
Hey!
Now, let me go ahead and bring this up because Ray posted this on the Discord. Antoine Winfield, who hasn't played since December the 8th because of a knee injury, he's going to be active for tonight's game against the Commanders. So, just hoping at least probably might get a defense.
He had a full month to heal, so it will help him.
Mm-hmm. And Cody did send me some videos, but I'm not going to play them because I don't want us to get copyright strike. So I'm not going to
Yeah,
take
we've
that
already
chance.
got hit with an international ban. We ain't risking it.
Now, let me just go ahead and point this out, ladies
Even
and
though
gentlemen.
most of those countries ain't fucking listening to this podcast.
You know, that is very, very true. That is very, very true. They don't pay us that much of attention.
That's a damn good point while you're bullshitting.
Yeah, that is a very good point. We're just idiots talking on the computer.
As
And
long as it's being broadcast in the U.S., I think we'll be okay.
yeah,
Fair enough.
yeah. Now, anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for
Wait,
joining us.
did I forget about something? Wait, did I miss about college football?
Yeah,
Yes.
must
you
miss
missed
the whole show.
You missed the semi.
I missed half the show,
you lazy
dude.
bum.
I missed half the show, dude.
Well,
so
you're just going to come back on Tuesday for everything else.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we'll be back here on Tuesday. Anyway, ladies
Well,
and gentlemen.
I probably won't be here on Tuesday. I got my usual sports discussion group.
All right.
That's understandable.
So
That's
Here's
understandable.
me, folks.
Hey, you know
I
what?
got
What?
Hey, hold on.
What happened?
Gurok, does your sports discussion group have a little podcast?
we do not.
Okay. Well,
All right.
If they did,
So I
I
got
figured-
something for Tuesday. We won't know if Carter's Tampa Bay Bucks will still survive. It may be Washington.
we did. Oh my God! It is okay. Okay.
That's why we're saving it for Tuesday.
Yeah, we're saving it for
Trust me.
Tuesday. You
Trust me, if they lose,
We will
will
tell
catch
you.
he will catch the business end of me being a petty little bastard.
Mm-hmm.
What the?
Hey,
We will
what are you
fry.
thinking, ladies?
We will fry this man in bear fat.
And we will have
Wow.
ourselves.
Okay,
We will
then.
have ourselves some fried catfish.
Yes. Yeah. Okay then. Never thought I'd be on the. I never thought I would be on the main menu. But we want to thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us here on our podcast. Let me just first off point out by saying, if you like what you see, first and foremost, subscribe to this channel, like this video, share this video, and when you do subscribe to our channel, give me a second. Someone already hit the bell before I hit
Yeah,
the
someone
bell.
already hit the bell.
Ready.
That was not me.
Yeah. Just please hit the
Oh
bell.
Lord! Oh Lord! Last minute update.
What?
Hold on, wait a minute.
Last minute update. Josh Jacobs just scored a TD. Green Bay is fighting back.
Holy
Oh,
shit! They're all
shit.
waking up.
Green Bay member how to play football. Okay.
Oh, finally,
wow.
Green Bay.
So this ain't
We got a
over yet.
game.
Oh, never mind. He's just short, but they're about to score anyway. So
Yeah.
And,
it's only a matter of time.
and,
So
Yeah,
we actually might have a game going on in Philly. So if I have to say anything, once we get this podcast is done, get your butts over to Fox and see what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
And
Absolutely.
this is something for me. I do hope that those people who are been affected by those wildfires in California do stay safe and find shelter.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. I'm still
Yeah.
safe, guys.
There's actually some of them have actually taken solace in Massachusetts, so some of them are actually staying safe.
That's
Again,
actually good.
thank you,
That's-
every
that's-
team, for your hearts and prayers to LA.
That's good.
Yeah.
Because
That's
I
good.
just saw a YouTube video this morning about like a YouTuber's house. He's gone. It's
Mm.
destroyed.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I heard everyone.
Well,
Hey,
I think,
Matt, you good?
Yeah, I'm still good.
And I think from what I heard, a head coach's house got destroyed.
Yeah, JJ
Which
Redick.
is JK. Yeah, JJ Redick. Damn, that's terrible.
Mm-hmm. Let me go ahead and just wrap this up. Just do this real quick.
There we go.
There you go.
Now,
That's
like I said,
My
I want to thank.
soundboard was acting up. Fuck.
Yeah, I want to thank Jamal. Want to thank Garrick. Want to thank Matt for joining us here this evening. I tell you what, everything else we didn't talk about this evening, we will talk about it Tuesday during our regular podcast.
Most definitely. Episode
So
157
stop
is
going back
going
to
to be
the
a
bar
very
on
interesting podcast.
Tuesday.
Mm-hmm. So it should be very, very interesting. And yes, I will bring my salt if some tells me the Buccaneers are going to lose
At least
tonight.
I'm willing to. At least I'm
Carter,
willing to.
Should I put you down for a sour just in case while I'm sitting here behind the bar?
No. Because I'm expecting my L tonight.
I'm already.
Don't worry, I'll save you some. I'll save you some of the heavy liquor for tomorrow.
At least I'm standing. At least I take the L this time. At least I'm taking the L for this one.
Hey,
Yes,
you're
like-
taking great strides to becoming a lifer, and me and Ray are proud of you for that.
Yeah.
Appreciate you
And
guys.
Let me just put it this way. I'm just taking the line from Mad TV because I have lowered expectations.
Bro,
Hey,
What the hell?
classic,
classic.
classic choice, classic.
All right, then, Jacob, go ahead and take us home.
With pleasure. Hey, good way to end off the 5th edition of Happy Hour, and good way to get through the halfway mark of January. The way to start off to 2025. Sure, it's been crazy. Well, Mother Nature's side, but that's just her flexing as of late. But safe to say, the sports world has been very fun to say the least, and both of the NFL side showing off that even in the playoffs, insanity still craziness will find its way. And of course, college football is just now set up and ready to go for the national championships in Atlanta. We now have our 2 finalists ready to go. And trust me when I say this, next Monday, all hands on deck in Atlanta. But of course, that's just next Monday. And of course, once we get through the divisional rounds, trust me when I say this, things are going to heat it up because those 1 seeds, their bye week is over. They're going to be ready to go. Let's just hope and pray Detroit's healthiest. Oh, we got some boys out of the IR. but not only that, of course, the NBA is just getting through their season as well. They're getting closer and closer to the All-Star break, and of course, the NHL is getting closer and closer to their version of the All-Star break, which is known as the Four Nations Face-Off, which is the unique version because the Olympics is coming up next year. but that's just besides the point. And of course, we continue to cover that because we're not stopping. We're having too much fun with it. We just did through our 5th edition of Happy Hour, and we're going through over 150 episodes of the podcast. We're having too much fun doing it.
We're well on our way to 200.
Yes, we are. In fact, this Tuesday we're going to cover what we're going to continue covering what's about the upcoming national championship game, and this Tuesday we will be breaking down what's going to happen in the divisional rounds. Who's going to be in the NFC side, and who's going to be having a chance to possibly dance in the title games. Like I said, the road to NOLA will continue to march. As we continue to slice and dice until we get our champions settled and ready to go down in the bayou. Until then, we'll be back here this coming Tuesday for episode 157. And if you like what you saw, then please do us all a favor and subscribe to the VWU Sports Podcast channel here on YouTube. And if you like what you saw from Happy Hour, then like the video and share it across all social media platforms. That being, of course, Facebook, Twitter, and Blue Sky. We don't touch Instagram and TikTok because Instagram is too toxic for us, and TikTok is about to be banned next week anyway.
Well, we don't know that because there is.
We don't talk politics.
We're not talking it, Cody.
Yeah, stuff it. Anyway, but yeah, and if you want to know when we go live, because we go live every Sunday and every Tuesday, 6 Eastern, 3 Pacific, here on our YouTube channel, then please, by all means, hit the bell. Thank you very much. And be notified when we go live on the YouTube airways. But until then, we're gonna go get ready, go wrap up the wild card weekend, and we will see you guys next Tuesday for episode 157. For our boys Garrett, Jamal, Cody, and Matt, and our bouncer Zach. For my main man, Carter. We will see you. This has been Jacob B. We are signing off. We will see you guys this coming Tuesday for episode 157 of the VWU Sports Podcast. Until then, y'all stay safe, y'all stay warm, and we will see y'all have yourselves a good night, everybody.
Bye.
Make